Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Preston here, and this is another quick preview and prediction for this upcoming PBC boxing fight. Frank the Ghost Martin versus Artem Harutyunyun. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Harutyunyun. I'm not very sure, but yeah. So let's get straight to it. So first we got Frank Martin. Frank Martin has a very good jab, actually a pretty dominant jab too. And the thing is, you also got to give respect to his jab too, especially for his height. He's not really the tallest person in the world either, and especially in the lightweight division, I feel like his height would be a little bit of a problem. But that jab is really, really good at Frank Martin, and I feel like he has to use that jab because then Martin's short, so he has to know how to figure out how to get in his proper range and stuff like that. And Martin has good power also. Obviously he's pretty known to have good power, but also mixed with that good power, he also has good combos though. He has actually very very deadly combos, and a lot of the time he puts a lot of his opponents out with his nasty combos and stuff like that. And Frank will sometimes struggle keeping his distance, and stuff like that, mainly because he's short, so I mean, he might be in like the perfect range for somebody to hit, to like box him and stuff like that. Because the thing is, though, is like Frank can easily get outboxed by a bigger opponent because Martin is a small boxer. Again, is a small boxer. So, that's the thing. Like, Martin doesn't really do good against, you know, big opponents technically, but this is a good fight though for Frank Martin in my opinion. I feel like Harutyunyun is a good fight because he's not too tall or too big and stuff like that. So I feel like it's a pretty even fight, with the heights and the weight and stuff like that. Next up, we got Artem Harutyunyun. So Artem has a good overhand right, and that's the first thing I first saw of Harutyunyun is his really good overhand right. He's pretty accurate and he's pretty long with it too. He throws it from, far distance, close distance. He's pretty good with that with his overhand right. And he also got a pretty damn good jab. I'm not going to say a damn good jab, but he's pretty active with his jab and stuff like that. And, that could give, like fighters trouble and stuff like that. And that could give Martin a little bit of trouble in the fight. And he also got some quick punching too. He does got some some quick combinations when he sets it up and stuff like that. Harutyunyun, because he ain't bad. Harutyunyun is a good fighter in my opinion. Just in this fight's definitely going to be a tougher fight for Harutyunyun. But the thing is though is that Harutyunyun, his body is wide open too. And I feel like that body is easily wide open for somebody like Frank Martin to hit and stuff like that. So my final thoughts for this fight. This is a good fight for Martin's comeback fight after his win against Michel Rivera. And now this will be a little bit of a tough task for Frank Martin. I don't know about a harder fight for Frank Martin than like the Michel Rivera fight, but I feel like it's still definitely like a challenging fight in my opinion, and still will test Martin's capability in the fight. But my final prediction for this fight, overall, I will be obviously picking Frank the Ghost Martin, mainly because of Frank Martin's experience and his power, and Harutyunyun's lack of experience. So my final prediction is Frank Martin by an early or mid-round vicious knockout. I'm gonna say he's either gonna knock out Harutyunyun with a good body shot that will send him out of the ring, or he will probably beat him up really, really, really bad to the point where that he's forced to just stay on the ground. I'm not gonna say that he's gonna get like completely like KO'd, but he's gonna get brutally stopped though, and that's what's gonna. I think that he's gonna still be, he's gonna be on the ground, but I feel like he's gonna still be like he's gonna miss the 10 count, and he'll still be what is the word I'm trying to find? He'll still be eight, like he'll like I'm trying to find that word that I'm trying to look for. He won't like he'll still be awake, but he'll just be completely like in shock of what happened to him. So my final prediction is Frank the Ghost Martin by a mid-round or late round knockout, early or mid-round knockout, I meant. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Preston, and peace out.